for coming in to the room of Sirius Aaye. Okay. Um, I just wanted to go ahead and pass this quick message that was thrust upon me. I pray that whoever sees this, receives this message in the way that's most beneficial to you and to your elevation on this journey that we are all taking a part of. I know that a lot of us had been kind of in this weird space. This is a very important time for a lot of people, a very confusing time for a lot of people. And it's definitely understandable. So I kind of just wanted to go through. And I originally was just kind of pulling cards real quick just to kind of get a feel for some energy. And these are the cards that came out. Yes, they are preset. No, I'm not doing a shuffle on camera because this is what happened when I flipped over these particular cards after splitting the deck. So y'all are just gonna get this message the way it is meant to come out. So we have here the Hangman, we have the Queen of Cups, and we have the Four of Wands. Okay. So initially, the first thing that I felt with the Hangman was, oh, there's some stagnancy. There's some stalemate type of energy, or someone just isn't able to move the way that they see fit or the way that they think is best for them. But then there's other things happening in conjunction to that. If you've watched my previous reading, and I was getting that the message of like things happening simultaneously. So it's like now this kind of trails into that, where it's like there's certain things that we want to happen that are not happening, and then there are other things happening that we did not foresee. We were not really necessarily wanting those things. Some things are happening that some of us did want. And it's some things that maybe you didn't really say that you wanted out loud, but you kind of wanted it. You kind of wanted it silently with this Queen of Cups here. She's very subtle. She's very quiet. She's kind of serene, but she has this foresight. She has the ability to see the metamorphosis that is coming in with the Hangman. The Hangman in this case is that metamorphosis that's going on in the midst of not being able to move, not being able to achieve certain goals, not being able to go certain places, not being able to actually live out certain things that you're saying that you're manifesting and you're trying to bring forth into the 3D, into the 4D, into the 5D. And it's just not happening the way that you saw it happening, the way that it was supposed to manifest for you. It's not doing it. It's not doing it. But in the midst of this, what Spirit wants you to know is that you are gaining the proper knowledge to move forward. We don't have exactly what we need because we don't know exactly what we need to know. What are we willing to give up? What are we willing to give up to get what we want? What are we willing to sacrifice during this metamorphosis to actually allow it to come to fruition? It's a give and take kind of thing with Spirit. It's a give and take kind of thing with this life that we live. And we all think we're just supposed to give, get, take, without giving anything. Some of us have altars set up and all this extra stuff, and you ain't even really giving anything of substance to it. Some of us have goals that we want to achieve, and we're not giving the time to actually put the energy that needs to be put into it to see that goal come out and manifest. Manifesting is also about movement. It's not just about thinking it and then it'll come to. Of course, that's the thing. Yeah. Duh. But outside of that, the true manifestation is that movement in terms of, not in terms of just physically doing things, but in terms of shifting things around in your life, in your mind, in your heart, in your spirit, in order for that thing to come to. For most of us, it's a mental thing with the Hangman here. For most of us, it's a mind thing. For some of us, it is an emotional and a spiritual thing with this Queen of Cups. For most of us, it's this though. Because the Four of Wands here is a guaranteed success. Sure. That information that you were looking for is waiting for you. That list of things that you wrote down on the new moon or the full moon, it's waiting for you. It's waiting for you. But there's certain steps that have to take place first, and it brings us back here. And I kind of had to dig a little deeper when it came to the Hangman, because it really kind of caught me off guard, because it's like, yes, this is it. Having to give something up in order to gain a fresh perspective. And it's not a negative thing, and it's not a positive thing. It just is what it is. Even in a moment of transparency, y'all, like, I really realized there's a lot of things that I have to give up. There's a lot of mental and emotional things that I thought that I gave up, but I didn't really. I just learned how to mask it better. And there's a lot of us out here who are doing that, and it's causing us more harm than good. Even just on a surface-based level, there are certain foods that I have to give up. There are certain practices in my day-to-day that I have to stop in order to gain this new perspective. What is it for you, though? What is it for you, though? Spirit says, flip this over. So we got the Seven of Swords. Some of us need to give up. And it's so funny because it's like, what are you taking with you and what are you leaving behind? Because everything can't go. Everybody can't go. Compartmentalizing your mental state is important in this time, because everything can't go to the next level with you. Everything can't go to that new perspective, to that manifestation. Everything ain't allowed into that space. Some of us literally have to give up the thought or the idea that something has been taken away from us. And some of us have to give up the idea that if I don't take, I won't have. And thinking that nobody sees this. Nobody knows what I'm doing. No, you think that all you want, but Spirit knows. Okay? The Creator knows. You know. What are we giving up? And it's like it's being put in front of you. If it hasn't been put in front of you, it will be. It will be. And I don't necessarily I'm not feeling like it'll be a rush of things. I think it's like a slow and steady pace. That's what I feel. I feel a slow and steady. I'm gonna break it to you softly. I ain't gonna ram it in your face, but I'm gonna give it to you softly. Like this Queen of Cups. Some of it is either you're in a space where you are a good listener and you're starting to realize how easy it is and how beneficial it is for you to listen to yourself, to listen to your inner, and not to pay so much attention to the outer. She's really, really, really focused on this cup that's in her hand. This chalice, if you will. She's really focused on that. But that's her inner thoughts, her inner emotions, and the guidance that Spirit is trying to give to her. She's nurturing that. She's nurturing herself. It's giving real divine feminine energy. That divine masculine urge to move and do and produce is being halted so that that divine feminine within you all, within us all, can have the opportunity to really dig deep and nurture that which has not been nurtured. And it's not about male or female. Whenever anybody says feminine or masculine, it's people, we automatically go to the male or female. It's not about that. It's the energies, the polarity that we all came here with. Her focus is that. Her virtues are being put on the forefront so that she can really, really, really determine what is important in order to get here. She's not even looking at the fact that, she's not even looking up towards the fact that, okay, we just here. We just stay on, we just here, we ain't moving. She's not focused on that. She's focused on her inner. And why? Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. She's focused on her inner because she knows that is going to bring prosperity to her outer world, to her external place, to her home, to her body, to her family, to her roots, to the people that she's in charge of guiding. Spirit is calling a lot of us to do that. A lot of us are wondering why we are so alone. Even if we are surrounded by certain people, why do we feel so alone? This is why. It's not time to fill up our space with things that have no value. The Nine of Pentacles is surrounded. She's surrounded here. This being is surrounded here by things of value, very fruitful things. And those things usually don't start from the outside. They start from the inside. But we're arriving. Those of us who are willing to let go are arriving. The other thing about that Hangman is that he can get down. He can get down whenever he chooses. whenever he chooses. Yeah, look at that. King of Pentacles here. King of Pentacles here. What you mean? That masculine energy will thrive in the 3D if we allow the divine feminine energy to nurture and to wash away certain things that are not necessary and are not needed in order to bring in what it is that we want, what it is that we think we deserve, to cross that finish line, to cross that threshold, to get that promotion, to get that to get that new car, I don't know, to get that house that y'all been writing about for a year and saving up for, to get that business rolling, to get that health goal accomplished, to get to a point of okay, I feel all right. I feel okay. Let's see what we have from the Shamanic Medicine deck, and then we gonna go. We're not even gonna waste too much time on this because we got stuff to do out here in these spiritual streets. All right, we got stuff to do. We got things to write down. We got lists to make. We got letters to write. I don't know where that came from. We got thought processes to destroy within ourselves. We got emotional baggage to drop. We got weight to drop. Mentally, physically, and spiritually, and emotionally, and financially, in all forms and fashions. Spirit, what do we have here for whoever is to see this? What do we have here for whoever is to see this? We got calling, conch shell, calling. I know y'all been hearing it. I know y'all been seeing it. Whoever catches this, I know y'all been having them crazy dreams too. Waking up at odd times of the night, not even really being able to sleep. I know it. Cause we got it's time. It's time to wake up so that we can move forward. You're being called to that. Truth also came out. All I did was just open the deck. Truth, plant medicine. Calling for the truth to be revealed. What you saying? I'm not saying this. I didn't make this up. Don't believe me. Don't listen to me. I didn't make this up. Let's see. So I'm gonna go ahead and read conch shell number 34. Pardon my voice, y'all. I lost my voice. I went to enjoy myself at a concert and it was awesome. But now I'm kind of just trying to get my voice back. But I had to deliver this message. Bear said, you want your voice back, you better use it. You better use it. Conch shell serves as a wake-up call. Ignore it at your peril. Your destiny awaits and needs to be discovered. Conch shells are used as shamanic trumpets. They are sounded by tribal people, such as the Nagas of northeast India, to announce impending natural disasters. These large sea snail shells are used by shamans all over the world to assist in healing and in ceremony. The vibration and primal sound of conch shell can blast away any blocks and objections from your critical mind and from others as you strive towards your personal and sacred path. Shut out the noisy distractions of the modern world and connect with your true essence and that of spirit by going deep into silence. Once in this place of sanctuary, you will find you become more sensitive to the sounds of the human breath and the spirit that vivifies everything. Here you will discover your true place in the cosmos. You will feel better and understand an inner urge or strong impulse that is accompanied by the conviction of divine inspiration. Wake up. Your busy lifestyle is blocking out the voice of spirit. Enjoy the sound of silence and listen to your inner wisdom. Take steps to embrace your life's purpose. Trust your intuition and follow your dreams. Your true calling is your priority. Don't divert. Don't divert. All right, so plant medicine number 80. Plant medicine number 80. And then after this, y'all, we're going to wrap it up. We're going to wrap it up. We're going to wrap it up right after this. Plant medicine truth. A controversy means you are not sure what to deem as true. It's like you have been fed false news. Shamans use plant medicine in journeying work. Shamans use plant medicine in journeying work to induce visions and heighten clarity. Plant medicine is a far cry from the synthetic pills and potions abundant today. When plant medicine is passed to you, you have the option to accept or reject its remedy. I accept, y'all. I accept the remedy. Okay? Y'all gonna accept or no? That ain't my business. Take that up with you in spirit, God, universe, source. Y'all take that up with them. Do you want your life to remain as it is? Are you ready to see the truth? To distinguish between the dream state and clear reality? Indulge in the awakening that plant medicine can bring. If you are brave and want adventure and are prepared to lose false comfort, plant medicine can bring you a stark understanding of who you are. The veil between worlds is ready to be torn down so that you might discover that which has been deliberately hidden. Choose wisely, for plant medicine will lead you to the path of truth, from which there is no return. Fully investigate a matter before making an agreement. It's time to leave an unhealthy situation. Check in with and trust your intuition. Someone may be hiding something from you. Someone may be hiding something from you, even you. You might be that someone. Admit the truth before someone else reveals it, and live in your truth. I think that has spoken enough volumes. If you stayed to this entire video, I really, really appreciate you. I'm sure that you were guided to this video for a reason that only you will understand. I pray many blessings come to you. I really, really appreciate your time. Go ahead and like the video. It don't cost you nothing. Go ahead and comment. Let me know if this helped you, or if you find any type of assistance in anything that Spirit has given today. And if you didn't, then this wasn't your message. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Love you guys.